Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on fractions to percentages worksheets. This video presents a few slides and we're able to do some exercises where we change a fraction to a percentage. Now we've had a lesson on this. We have had a lesson earlier. So if you didn't see the lesson or you're not sure what to do, at the end of this video, that is on the last slide, there is a link. It's quite obvious. If you click on the link, it takes you to the lesson and it will explain how to do every one of these examples. So very quickly, let's go through, say, two of them on this slide here, just very quickly. So if we have 3/4, to change that to a percentage, the rule says that you take your fraction, whatever fraction you're given, and you multiply it by 100 over 1. That is the rule whereby we change a fraction to a percentage. Now you work all that out. I'm not going to do it for you. You should be able to do that quite easily. All you need to know is the rule. So that is the rule. You simplify that and that will give you the answer as a percentage. If we go down to something like this, it's exactly the same. If we have 3 over 8, to change that to a percentage, you do exactly the same rule. However, there's a little bit of a difference here. When you work this out, this one here, the answer works out to be a whole number and a fraction. So it's still a percentage. Of course, percentages don't have to be all whole numbers. You can get something like 7 1/4%, 28 1/3%, etc., etc. So for some of the examples, the answer, although it will be a percentage, it doesn't have to be a whole number. So keep that in mind. Now these are all-time favourites, these ones. Whenever you have a denominator of 40, they are very, very interesting. So I've given you quite a lot of examples here, because if you can do each of these examples here with confidence, you should be able to do any fraction whatsoever and turn it into a percentage. So the exact same rule applies. Let's look at this one here. So what was the rule again? 19 over 40. So you write down the fraction. There it is there. You multiply by 100 over 1. Okay, don't forget. You multiply by 100 over 1. You do that calculation and you simplify it as much as you can. And in the end, you will get the answer. Now, the other hint I'll give you is that all of these have a fraction in them. For example, it could be something like 2.5%, or it could be 7.5%, or something like that. But it's still a percentage. Of course, as I said in the last slide, the answer as a percentage does not have to be a whole number. So this video has given us a number of slides, and we've been able to have some practice at changing a fraction to a percentage. If you need help, the next slide gives you a link. Click on the link and it will take you to the lesson.